Hello. Happy Saturday, everybody. So tonight I am making a version of chicken con arroz using cauliflower instead of rice, a much healthier alternative and pretty tasty. Oh, you've been waiting. Oh, that tickles me. Okay, so I'm gonna get started right off the bat. I've got my pan warming up to get my chicken in. It's going to be a recipe for two. So I have here, this is 13 ounces of chicken. I've already weighed it out and I've cut it into small pieces so that it's easier to share afterwards. And I'm going to season this with I've already measured out in here. This is a 1/4 teaspoon of oregano and a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. Okay, so I put it in here, I mixed it up, and I'm going to sprinkle this over my chicken. And the pan is warming up. I'm going to let it finish warming up, and once it's hot, we'll put in a 1/2 teaspoon of olive oil. Okay, so I'm just going to sprinkle this on my chicken real quick. Once I get the oil into the pan, I will put the chicken in, season side down, and then I'll season the other side with the rest of the seasoning mix. All right, so I've got my olive oil, and I'm going to put 1/2 teaspoon into my pan that has been warming up. And we'll just begin to brown that chicken. Spread your oil around. All right, let's get this chicken cooking. We're just going to let this brown on all sides. I think traditionally this dish is cooked with dark meat, but I'm using chicken breast. Okay, now that that's in there, I put it seasoned side down. I'm going to go ahead and season the other side. All right. Okay, we're going to move to the counter and chop up our veggies. All right, here we go. Walk with me. All right. So because it's a rice dish, right, we're going to get our cauliflower ready. Now the recipe is 2 cups of cauliflower, which is about, I've been paying attention, it's about 10 ounces. Sometimes it's hard to, if you don't feel like ricing a bunch of cauliflower and having leftovers that you're not using, you can just measure out 10 ounces of the florets and then rice it, and that's what I did. All right. For those of you new, I'm going to show you how to rice your cauliflower if you have never done this. Okay, so I just got my very beat up processor here, and I'm going to chop up my, I'm going to slice this up and I'm going to put it in here. All right, get all of that in there. And you're just going to pulse this for a little bit, okay? Now, the reason, peekaboo, here I am. The reason I do my cauliflower raw when I rice it is because I don't want it to become a puree. It's a very fine line between ricing and puree. So, all right. So, there's my rice. I've already got part of it done, so we'll just add to it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of water in here, and I'm going to put it in the microwave, and we're going to let it steam, all right? So you can completely cover it. I just put a little bit in there, probably about 1/2 cup, I would guess. It was about 1/2 cup. Now I'm going to put it in the microwave for about 5 minutes. And while that's doing that, we will chop up our other veggies. We're going to chop up some peppers and some leeks and cilantro. You can use whatever color you like. I like the red and the yellows because they're bright and colorful. I'm going, let's turn our chicken. Let's turn the chicken. Look. Doesn't that look good? Alright, it smells delicious, guys. Okay. So we're going to chop this up and we're going to measure out half a cup. And you can chop them however big or small you want, bite size. Okay, so I got half a cup. That's half a cup there. And then I'm going to use my leeks. I'm using leeks instead of onions because it's healthier. Onions turn into sugar in your body. And I mean, they're probably fine in moderation, but I'm going to use leeks today. You really want to make sure you wash your leeks out because they tend to collect a lot of grit in all the layers. See here, all the layers. You want to make sure it's a very good onion substitute, Lisa. It smells like onion and it's the taste is very similar. So much so that I don't miss using actual onions. Okay, and this is a vegetable. Hello, Linda. Thanks for stopping in. We are just getting started. I've just chopped up my peppers and my leeks. Okay, so I have a cup of veggies here now. Half a cup of peppers, half a cup of leeks. And then I'm going to also chop up some cilantro. Oh, smells wonderful. Who else loves cilantro? Give me some thumbs up or hearts if you love cilantro. Love cilantro. So I just need a tablespoon, okay? So I'm just gonna roughly chop this and set it aside. Lots of people like cilantro. I saw those hearts and thumbs up. Thank you. Yes, they're great. It's like catnip to you, Gwen. Does that mean it makes you all crazy? You get crazy and start running around and jumping off the walls? All right, let me just rinse my hands off here. Okay, so let's move back up here. Let me. Oh, what I did also before I came on here is I used my meat pounder and I pounded the chicken to where it was a little bit thinner so that it doesn't take quite as long to cook, all right? You know, when you have those thick chicken breasts, like, it takes forever for it to get cooked all the way through. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to remove the chicken. I'm going to put them into a dish. And the heat is going to finish cooking it all the way through. And any moisture that comes out from the chicken, I can add back into the dish later. You can wipe the pan out if you like. I like to leave all the bits in there because it just adds an extra layer of flavor to the dish. Now is we're going to saute our leeks and our peppers, okay? We're going to use another half teaspoon of oil. Okay. All right, half a teaspoon of oil. And I'm just going to dump my veggies in there, okay? And we're going to start to soften this up a little bit. check the cauliflower here. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Just let that set a moment. That'll be one of the last things that we do. All right, doesn't that look pretty and colorful? Okay, next I'm going to add in some garlic. I got a clove of garlic, and I'm going to just press that in there. Okay, and then I'm also going to add a tablespoon of the cilantro. I'm guessing that's about a tablespoon. Okay, so, sorry, we're going to add a tablespoon of tomato paste to the pan, and we'll add that now to the pan. Get all of that in there. I'm also going to add half a cup of water. Half a cup of water. Stir this all together. Oh my goodness. If you could smell what it smells like this right now. So how long was, okay, Jeannie, I steamed the microwave, I cooked them, goodness, I cannot talk. I put the cauliflower in the microwave for 5 minutes. Okay, so now I'm also going to add half a teaspoon of Sazon, all-purpose seasoning. This is a combination of like, well, let me tell you, it's got some salt and garlic and annatto. Okay, that's the main reason I got it. It has annatto, paprika, oregano. It's great. It doesn't cost very much at the store. I'm going to use half a teaspoon, okay? All right, half a teaspoon. Right in there. Mix that together. All right, look at that. Okay, now I'm going to add my cauliflower. I'm going to drain it real quick. Okay. That's 2 cups of riced cauliflower that I steamed. Now watch this. This is going to turn a beautiful orangey red color. Mix that up nice and good. Looks like rice, doesn't it? Okay, so now this is pretty much good to go. I'm going to go ahead and add the chicken back in here and any of the juices that's collected. Yeah, see, it's collected a little bit of juices. I'm going to stir that in first. It's easier to do all the stirring before you add the chicken. All right. Oh my goodness, look at that. Okay, I'm just gonna let that set for a minute. Everything's good to go. I can eat it right now, but I just want that cauliflower to absorb some more of the flavor of the veggie mix that we had in there. Wait some of this out. Let's see. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Oh my goodness. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to add the green olives. Okay, now if you're not an olive fan, you don't have to do this. But I'm going to take out 5 olives. I'm going to chop 3 of them. And then I'm going to slice 2 of them for garnish. Okay, so hold on just a second. Let me get these out. You know, I never used to like anything but just your California ripe black olives. Kalamata olives and these green olives, never my cup of tea. But I like them now. I don't know what's going on with me. All right, so I'm going to chop these 3 of them up, and I'm going to add that to the cauliflower, okay? We're gonna add this. It's gonna be hard, so I got that chicken in there. I'm gonna pull the chicken back out, guys, so I can mix it better. Pull the chicken out. I've also turned the heat off. Okay, turn the heat to the stove off. I'm gonna add in those olives, and then also the recipe calls for a tablespoon of the brine. So I'm gonna pour a tablespoon of this into here as well for added flavor. Okay, give that a good mix. Oh, you should smell what this smells like. Oh my goodness. Oh, so good. So good. All right. Let me slice some of these now for garnish. Okay. All right, let's plate this up. Look at that. And my garnish. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Smells delicious. All right, let's taste. Let's taste. Oh, it's really hot. All right. You have got to try this, guys. This is amazing. And okay, it came together really fast, less than 30 minutes. The only prep I did ahead of time was I weighed out my chicken and I pounded it down and cut it. And I riced some of my cauliflower ahead of time. But other than that, start to finish, right here with you, all right? So you can do it. It'll come together really easy, very quick, and very yummy. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you have found these videos to be fun and beneficial to you, I would really love your show of support by you clicking that share button for me, okay? Would really appreciate that. And let me know if you have any questions. Put them in the box. Send me a message. I'll talk to you guys next weekend. Have a great Saturday. Have a great Saturday. And oh, happy Mother's Day to all you lovely ladies out there tomorrow. I hope you have a fantastically, wonderfully blessed day with your family. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.